Hello, good morning. It is 11 a.m. on a Tuesday, the day before you guys are watching this, because I've signed up for bi-weekly vlogs and it's very hard to maintain if I look tired. It's because I am. We have a very busy week, very busy couple days. Yesterday I recorded 4 gaming videos as well as booked all of my appointments that I had to book because I couldn't book them on like last vlog. Here is the schedule for the week. I write it all down on this like nice little calendar. So basically today at 11 a.m., that is in 20 minutes. I know I said it was 11 a.m. It's actually only 10:40. We have a backyard reveal for our new house because you guys know that we are building a new house. And I'm so excited because the person doing our backyard, it's like they create absolute dream backyards. I found them on Pinterest and I added their stuff to a inspiration board I had for our backyards without realizing that they were actually local in DFW, Texas. They have like one of their backyards on HBO, so they're like kind of famous. And I'm just like really excited to see what they've come up with for our backyard. I'm gonna show you guys that. 3:30, Zach goes to the dentist. Not very fun for him. And then somewhere in between there, we were doing a coffee taste test. So basically Zach and I argue a lot. That sounds loaded. We don't argue, but we bicker about things. For example, if you watched the Starbucks drink taste test, we bickered about like apple juice added to matcha and like why would you even do that if you don't even like matcha? It's like, well, you know, it changes the flavor and you like it. We actually argued about that like for like 30 more minutes at night. We just get on something and then we bicker, and most recently it is the conversation about McDonald's coffee versus Starbucks coffee and how everyone says McDonald's coffee's better, and I'm saying, well, maybe it's just better because it's not real. And then like we said, dentist 3:30, and then after that we should be good. Somewhere in between all there we have to film 4 gaming videos. Wednesday, 10 a.m., Mercedes appointment. We have to take Zach's car in to get his brakes changed. And then at noon, I have a meeting with a brand. At 3:15, Zach and I have chiropractor appointments because this is a mess. I think on this day, I'm also filming 3 gaming videos. Thursday, 9:30 a.m., we have the cat dentist. Moshi is going to the cat dentist for her. I think it was called like pterodactyl. That sounds like pterodactyl, so it's probably not the word. Basically, her teeth are fusing with her bottom jawbone. Friday, 3:30, architecture appointment, which I am excited about but sad about because we have to remove a certain amount of square footage off of our house to put it back within our budget because COVID has changed a lot of things, including the price of wood. It's gone up ×3. Zach just DM'd me that he also booked a haircut at 3 p.m. on Friday. Obviously that conflicts. We're gonna have to do something about that. Saturday at noon, I'm getting a tattoo. It's a very busy week and I'm already very, very tired, but we're so excited to see the backyard and I can't wait to show you guys. Okay. Bad news, I'm back. So basically the meeting wasn't today. It's Friday at 10, not Tuesday at noon. That's my bad. Zach took me to McDonald's, so I got some chicken nuggets and fries. I'm gonna eat them real quick because we're about to record in like 15 minutes. And McDonald's, you know, like we're supposed to go there for the coffee taste test and they gave me an unsweet tea instead of a regular tea, so I'm just gonna have to like deduct that. This is like my biggest brat moment. Is like I hate and I get so sad whenever I go and I order an unsweet tea, which is very un-Texan, and they give me a sweet tea. I don't like sweet tea. It makes me want to vomit. Like as soon as it hits my tongue, I'm like I can't drink it. I cannot drink sweet tea. I hate it. Take away my Texan card. I don't care. Because I'll be eating my chicken nuggets and fries and recording. And then hopefully more exciting stuff is going to be happening later. It's time for the ultimate coffee taste test. Okay, so the thing is we need to make sure that the playing field is even. We want to make sure that maybe at each place we either get a black coffee, but I'm actually thinking a vanilla latte. We order a vanilla latte at each place.
Caramel lattes, huh?
I don't like caramel.
Oh, caramel.
I don't like caramel.
We have to decide if it's gonna be iced coffee, hot coffee. Ice is probably the easiest.
Ice is the easiest. It's like 2:30.
And it's like 82 degrees.
It's 82 degrees. Only in Texas will it be below freezing, and then by the end of the week, up to 80 degrees. So here it is, an iced vanilla latte. This is what we decided to do for each stop. This one was about $1.50. Oh, actually, it was $1.89. So $1.90 basically.
And it's many ounces. I don't know how many ounces, but it's many.
Official taste test. I love it. It's so good. It has a little bit of a burnt flavor.
McDonald's, get your burnt coffee on. Wonderfully burnt.
This one, it's really great. It's kind of like a vanilla latte, but it does remind me of whenever you're in grade school. And I think I said this. What's on the bottom of the cup?
Sticky, I don't know.
McDonald's, now with new extra sticky cups. I don't know why we made it, but it's here.
It reminds me of whenever I was a kid and I would go get a little fake frat from the cafeteria. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Your school sold fake coffee?
Yeah, they sold fake coffee. It was like in a slushie machine. It was like a blue raspberry slushie, and then they had a mocha slushie.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It was better last time.
I'm not sure what I'm tasting here. Okay, let me describe it. It's like artificial vanilla, artificial burnt. I'm gonna use an old face mask to clean the bottom off of this. Can you guys see? What is that? What are we rating this on 10? This one was kind of a flop.
I feel like I would have to know what the other coffees taste like to have a scale, but if I was to like order that every day, it'd be like a 6. It wouldn't be like
if I ordered this every day, I'd be very sad.
Yeah, it wouldn't be my first choice because it's kind of like watered down too. So it's like a 6.
Actually, it's very bad. As I keep on drinking more, it gets worse.
It's like a 6.
Oh my gosh, I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. It's so bad. It tastes like nothing
Very
than
bad.
burnt. It's getting a 3.
The other
It's getting a
coffee you
3.
got from McDonald's, though, that was 10 out of 10.
It's a 2.
Okay, well you just keep getting lower. Thank you.
Y'all have a good day?
You too.
So this one was almost double the price.
Okay, so that means it has to be double as good. You gave it a 2, so this at least has to be a 4 for you, and at least has to be an 8 for me.
And I'm not just gonna be like, oh, 10 Starbucks. I assume it's gonna be better because I often keep going to Starbucks to consume their drinks. That's like a 6.
Really?
Yeah, it's
That's
not that great.
triple as good. Well, that's 3 times as good as McDonald's.
Well, it's definitely not like a 10. It's not like $4 worth of.
Is it 3 times better than McDonald's?
No, actually it's
Okay, so then you have to adjust your McDonald's rating to be fair to McDonald's.
Okay, my McDonald's rating is now adjusting. It's coming up to a 4, and this is gonna be a 6.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. I know we just ordered a vanilla latte, and I know that I'm the worst camera woman ever. It's pretty flavorless, but it's not burnt.
They taste roughly the same. This has a few more layers.
But it's still probably not like worth double the price if you're just trying
No
to get
way.
like a vanilla coffee and you're on a budget.
Now I'm scared about Dunkin' because Dunkin' already does not have my favorite coffee.
I do not like Dunkin'. I've been to Dunkin' like a handful of times and I just don't like
And
it.
McDonald's and Starbucks are this bad with this kind of drink.
Did we just come at the wrong time of day? Did we come like during the lunch rush when no one's ordering coffee, so it's all like kind of old and burnt?
No, I think with this, like you're just getting the flavor of their coffee, and I'd say McDonald's and Starbucks have, they're close.
They shouldn't be this close.
I saw a TikTok. They let like the richest companies pick the beans first, and I had to assume
It
McDonald's.
smells bad for some reason.
Yeah,
Smell that.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because of the winter storm. Everyone's using old beans.
I'm just so shocked. So we didn't incorporate this in before, but I think it's worth noting that generally Zach and I spend 40 minutes in a Starbucks line, maybe 35 if we're being generous. It's a while. And McDonald's, normally we spend like 5 minutes. So that is another thing to consider when picking where you want to go.
Do you want to spend twice as much and wait 5 times, 10 times as long?
For something that's maybe marginally better. Generally, I feel like it is better, but I also think McDonald's is generally better too.
So you're saying McDonald's is kind of at the top of your decision right now?
We've only taste tested 2.
But you're saying McDonald's is beating Starbucks?
No, it's not beating Starbucks.
You're a liar. Like if you're taking in all the factors of waiting 40 minutes, of paying twice as much for a cup of coffee for something that's 1 point better than the other one, no.
I feel like I have to do this on a different day. I think,
No, you're so loyal to the brand. You're like, I cannot
I
say.
think I have bad beans. I generally think that Starbucks is like maybe like double as good.
No.
Yes, I think Starbucks is like double.
Because you even
as
said the
good.
other day when you had that McDonald's coffee, you're like, oh my gosh, that's really good, but that means it's probably not real coffee. It's like, why can't it just be really good?
Because anything that's really good is not genuine.
You see like things like, oh, at this one diner I had the cheapest cup of coffee, but it was so good. And it's just because like it doesn't have to be $5 for
Call the dentist. Go in
for
and
2
get your
ounces of
tooth
coffee.
fixed.
I'm calling the dentist.
Okay, Zach is at the dentist. He's not here. Okay, so he went into the dentist. I'm waiting in the car. I want to play a prank on him. This is not fake. This is not staged. I saw a TikTok that was like, tell a lie with your friend in the next thing, and your friend's gonna know it's a lie. See what they say. Like basically tell a story and see what your friend says. Let me find the TikTok.
Tell a story about your friend in front of your friend that is 100% not true and get their reaction.
This is really funny and I want to try this. Tell a story about your friend that's a lie with your friend next to them and see what they say. So whenever he comes in, I'm probably gonna make up a story about like the dentist and like, yeah, Zach, like you went in, blah, blah, blah. And I'm gonna see if he's like, what are you talking about? Or I'm gonna see if he goes with it. Unrelated, we just finished watching the Night Stalker documentary, like rated mature. It's very, very mature. If you're a kid, don't watch it. And then also the disappearance at the Cecil Hotel. Oh my gosh, guys, I just texted my mom and I wanted to know like how she felt when the Night Stalker was like on the prowl. My mom lived in Texas, my dad lived in Texas, so I wanted to know if they kind of knew what was happening or if they cared or if they didn't know because, you know, it's the 80s and maybe they weren't really on the TV, like watching TV or watching news too much. Like it wasn't going viral on Twitter, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to know how they felt about it all. But I'm super excited for Zach to come back in the car and start just making up this outrageous lie. And I'm gonna try really hard not to laugh. So we're gonna see how it goes. Zach's back. Okay, we can resume the coffee trials and tribulations. You had to get a
Root canal finished.
root canal finished with a cap on, and it was like so crazy because Zach went in and there was a woman in the lobby there, and he was talking to her because you know you have to get checked in and stuff, and then she says like, wow, you were so cute. And
What?
Zach was like,
I was like, how do you know what was going on in the lobby? You weren't even there.
not the lobby, the reception.
Yeah, you weren't there.
And then Zach was like, thank you, I have a wife. And she said, I don't care. And then she started trying to get his number.
No, this didn't happen.
I was trying to pull a TikTok prank on you. It's just supposed to be, what would you say if I just started telling a blatant lie in front of you about you? Like, would you be like, that didn't happen? Or would you be like, would you just sit silently so I don't look
It
stupid?
was so outlandish, I thought you were joking.
It didn't really work. I mean, it kind of worked. You were kind of just like,
Half
what?
of my lip won't move up, it's like brrr. And they laser my gums.
I'm like shaking from like trying to prank you. That's so dumb. Here it is, the Dunkin' Donut Vanilla Latte Small. Now this one looks about the same size as the Starbucks and McDonald's one comparably.
It's a little bit bigger than Starbucks and it's the same as McDonald's, I think. It's $3.49.
Which, how much was the Starbucks one?
I think right around the same price.
I think the Starbucks one was like $3.80. Again, I'm just like not really feeling a lot of these because it's like, I think Zach's right about the beans and the beans being old.
No one's got their supplies.
Honestly, this is the best one today. It's really smooth, it doesn't taste burnt.
That is the best one.
It is the best one. That's so weird because generally we hate Dunkin'. We keep on trying it and we don't like it.
I do like the Charlie, but that's so sweet. You know, it's
This
got
is
so much
also
caramel.
really sweet.
It's sweeter than the others.
Look how big the straw is. So this one, I'm actually gonna put above the Starbucks and McDonald's. I just feel like this isn't accurate and this is a bad run.
I don't know, cause if it is the beans, because of the snowstorm, then why does Dunkin' still have good beans?
So this one, okay, but still, like, would you go to McDonald's to save $2?
Yeah.
Well, we know, like, that some restaurants are better in some areas than others. For example, Zach praises Dairy Queen up in Wisconsin, but Dairy Queen here, food-wise, not ice cream-wise, is just not good.
And honestly, I might pay the difference to get the Dunkin' over the McDonald's. If you're just wanting a cheap cup of coffee, McDonald's is definitely better than Starbucks and it's cheaper. But if you actually want a really good experience for a little bit more premium price, thus, you know, like Starbucks, you come to Dunkin'.
That's a good point. That's a really good one.
Hey, Tyson the editor here, male model, Greek god. Megan forgot to give her score, so she told me it via text, and it's 7 out of 10, beating everyone so far. But will be the top? Let's find out next clip.
Hello, we're back. It's nighttime now because Zach took a 2.5 hour
Hey,
meeting.
if you guys enjoy playing Overlook Bay or Trader, just know I'm putting in the time for you.
So we got a Chick-fil-A iced coffee. They didn't have a vanilla latte, so we actually had to improvise.
And this was like $2.59. Now this, you have to remember, this doesn't have vanilla.
What is happening there? It's like all I taste is creamer.
That's pretty good.
It doesn't taste like coffee.
It does, it has a coffee taste.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
I taste coffee.
It tastes like first grade. Like I picture being in elementary school and being like, this is my very first coffee ever. I've dumped 20 grams of cream into it.
This much is coffee.
Well,
the rest is
that's
cream.
like kind of like a latte, right? It's like mostly milk and then a shot of espresso.
And that's what this is, isn't it? Well, it's iced coffee.
It's iced coffee. It just
So it should
tastes
be mostly coffee with some splash.
very smooth. Does not taste like coffee.
It's good.
Kind of caramelly. So right now, I think we have one more place to go. It's Whataburger because we're gonna go get our dinner at Whataburger and then we're just gonna ask if they have an iced coffee there, which I'm betting they probably don't. So right now, I'm really thinking Dunkin', Starbucks, Chick-fil-A,
No.
McDonald's. Yes, that's my ranking. I don't care what you do. That's my ranking.
Dunkin', Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Starbucks. Because McDonald's is cheaper. And it was almost just as good as Starbucks.
I'm still a big Starbucks fan. I think they were having a big off day.
I'm doing something that annoys me. I'm crinkling.
It doesn't annoy me, it just really hurts my ears. It hurts my ears so bad.
Well, I just don't want all these loose... Close your ears!
Stop, you're being mean to me.
There's these wrappers and it's in my car. And then if I don't wrap
He
them
could
all
just
up-
wait, he could just wait.
But your ears will never be closed.
Maybe hit that like button, I might file for divorce, I guess we'll see.
Babe!
I'm kidding, maybe.
Babe!
So Whataburger did not have coffee. They didn't even have straight black coffee. So we got dinner and that concludes the fast food coffee taste test. At the end of the day, I think that they're all comparable to a Keurig K-Pod. Because like, I mean, you're not going to like a fancy restaurant, you're just going to get fast food. So if you are really on a budget, just use a K-Cup pod. What do you think?
K-Cup.
K-cup? Is that what the kids are calling
It's
it?
a K-cup.
It's a K-cup and a Keurig. So really, I guess it really depends what you're in the market for, what you're looking for. At the end of the day, I'm just gonna stick to drinking hot tea.
Who wants to watch me down 2 Dunkin' Donuts and this Whataburger right now?
That's okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, leave a comment down below what you want us to do next in the next couple days. Thank you guys. Bye.